Welcome back to Backstage Pass, a CPCA advising podcast. That's right here at Temple. I'm super excited today. Like always, when am I not excited? I don't know. I'm always excited. It happens. People just have to deal with it. But anyway, I'm super excited because today's guest is super cool. I've met her briefly so far, and I cannot wait to learn more about her. Today's guest is a junior theater and advertising double major with concentrations in acting and copywriting. Recently, she was a playwright and director for the 2021 Ben Vargas Short Stuff Festival with Side Stage, and as an actress, she is mostly seen in the acting concentration, reading of the musical Banshee, which just happened recently, right?
Last semester.
That's awesome. We are so excited to have Becca Neckritz with us on today. I really had to think about that right there, Neckritz, because I was about to say Ritz on your neck, but I love it. Rebecca, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm good. Excited to be here.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm excited for you to be here as well. As always, I would like to introduce my co-host, Sarah. Sarah, how are you doing today?
I'm doing just fine. Ben, how are you?
Rocking and rolling all night, partying all night long, which is not true because I am staying inside. Anyway, I wish I was rocking and rolling. I'll put it like that, but it's okay. We'll wait.
Don't we all?
One day.
One day, yeah, and we'll get there. Yeah. Anyway, so let's just get started. Right away, we love to ask theater majors a lot of similar questions because there's a lot of varying answers that we get. And so the first one that we always love to ask was, at your time with Temple, which has been 3 years at this point, I'm sure you've attended I'm sure you've been a part of many Temple shows, but out of the ones that you've attended, which one was your favorite from Temple?
Oh, I gotta say Hit the Wall. It was this incredible piece about gay history and talked about the Stonewall riots. It was probably the best piece of theater I've seen here.
Wait, when was that put on? That's like the first time I think I've heard that answer.
I think it was 2019? It was a while ago.
Okay,
I think it was 2018 because it was before I got here.
Gotcha. Yeah. My family lives in the area, so I've actually been coming to Temple shows for a very long time.
No way. Okay, that's
awesome.
Very cool.
I recently learned it was their way of trying to make me come to Temple. But I've been seeing this since I was 12 years old.
That is too funny. So you were basically destined for Temple then?
Yeah, both my parents work here.
Oh, no way. That's wait, are they like advisors, professors?
I don't think you know them. My mom's a dental hygienist and she teaches in the dental school. So unless you're a dental student.
I am not a dental student. I can say that. I can say that very certainly. I am not that smart, but
she can hook you up with toothbrushes. So hit her up.
Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah. See, that's the first time I've heard that answer specifically because I feel like students usually say something within the past 2-3 years of them coming to Temple. So this is exciting. I like new answers like that. Hit the Wall. I don't think I've heard that.
I wish I could have seen that. My second cousin was actually in that.
Oh.
And, yeah, I met him. It was actually funny. I met my second cousin through Amina.
What?
And she told me about this cousin that I had. And it was
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. And
Kaylin Allen was in this show too.
Oh, really?
Before the fame. Gosh. Yeah.
Craziness.
So
that's
good.
Insane. Yeah, wait, Kaylin Allen was the guy that just hosted for Ellen, right?
Yes.
Yo, that's crazy.
Temple alum.
Let's go. Temple represent. That's what I'm talking about. So obviously you've been coming to Temple for a while now then with all the shows that you've seen. How about in just Philly in general? Because there have been some awesome shows that have been put up, whether they're just straight theater or musicals. Which has been your favorite show you've attended in Philadelphia?
Oh boy, that's such a hard question. There was this Fringe show I saw, I think my junior year. I honestly don't remember what it was called. It was called Ouija Board. And then there was a ton of names after that, but it was this incredible Fringe production. It was at the Asian Arts Center in Spring Garden. And it was this tiny little show with all these characters and there's all this blood involved. There's an alligator involved. It was just a crazy little piece of theater and I loved it.
That sounds awesome. I mean, look, I'm a fan of horror movie. So like any gory kind of like this is going to make me sound like a psychopath. Any blood or like slashing kind of movies like are super intriguing to me. I don't know why. So that sounds awesome. That sounds like crazy scary almost.
Yeah, Philly has a great theater scene. I really like going to small, like experimental fringe shows. I think those are so fun. Because, I've been going to shows at the Walnut for my whole life and they're great, but I'm also really interested in more experimental stuff.
Right. So would you say they're a little more like intimate with how small of a production that they are?
Yeah, I feel like you have more of a connection with the actors when you're right next to them and you're experiencing this show with like a very small group of people.
Interesting. I have never been to one. So now hopefully when things open up, I would love to go see one now.
Yeah. It's actually a Philly Theater Week coming up. Most of the things are virtual, but it's a cool opportunity to see some new work.
Dang, I didn't know that. Oh, let's go. Philly Theater Week. So anyone watching, there you go. Now you know. Philly Theater Week. Check it out. It's probably all virtual, but it's going to be sick. That's awesome. I'm excited about that. Are you doing anything with Philly Week or Philly Theater Week?
Not this time. I've been involved with Philly Fringe in the past. My first professional show was this show called 12 Chairs with Juniper Productions that made its world premiere in Fringe. So that was a really cool experience getting to work with, professional people for the first time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Woo! Dang, I feel like I'm talking to a celebrity right now.
No.
That's awesome.
Our main job in the show is to like carry chairs around. Then I sang a little bit, but it was mostly moving the chairs.
Hey, I mean, that's still something. I'm just saying. I mean, look, I played a tree one time and
you go.
That was thrilling. So, that's awesome. So, being on Temple's campus, you've obviously had, I say the best of both worlds, but I don't know if it's really the best, but you've had the in-person experience, but you've also had the virtual experience. With both in mind, have you found a rehearsal spot that you just absolutely love and like go to every single time, just to rehearse or hang out or whatever?
Well, I could tell you my least favorite rehearsal spots, and that's every single room in Ritter. Hate them.
Wait, hold on. Whoa, hold on. Everyone says they love Ritter.
No one loves Ritter.
Wait.
Side Stage is literally selling a sticker that says I lost my soul in Ritter 707, right? It's a terrible place.
Hold up. Wait. This whole time of doing this podcast, I've been told that Ritter's like unless it's Randall.
No.
Randall is
Ritter. I like Ritter. It's crazy.
It is this windowless prison. It is a prison. There's no windows. It is in the economics wing of the English building because we don't have a theater building. Shout out to Temple.
Yikes. Oh.
This is my call to action. Please give us some window rehearsal space.
Yeah, please, Temple. Jesus, please. What are you doing? So hold on. Now I feel like there's going to be beef. I think we need to bring back one of the other theater students that we've talked to because
we can do it.
That sounds like a hot take. I think we just need to do a straight episode on why Ritter is the place to be and why it totally sucks.
Like Ritter's fun when everyone's there because it's like, it's a big social party. We all hang out in the hallway between acting classes. But I would like to, be able to see the sky occasionally.
Dang. I am so flabbergasted right now. Everyone loves Ritter for everyone I've talked to. You were the first one. Now, see, all this time I was like, I got to check out Ritter all of a sudden. It sounds like a great place. You're giving me a reason not to. What do I believe in? You theater kids got to stop playing with my emotions. Oh my
I like Tomlinson. Tomlinson's like a good time.
I've heard Tomlinson a couple times too.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that's not too bad then. All right.
Yeah, Tomlinson's good.
All right, Sarah, we're gonna have to talk after this because I've been Ritter this whole time, and I'm starting to.
Sorry to be so controversial on the podcast, Sarah. I had no idea.
Yeah, jeez. Anyway, to get away from the controversy, let's go back just to talk a little bit about Temple life, because with both the in-person and the online experience, I'm sure there have been professors that you have liked and disliked, and classes you have vibed with and not vibed with. But let's talk about positive things. What was your favorite class so far that you've taken at Temple?
Ooh, definitely acting 4 with David Ingram. It was such a good experience. He's an incredible professor, and it was just such a comfortable environment of these artists, and we were all working together, and everyone was so positive all the time. So I loved that class.
Very nice. When did you take that?
Let's see. I took that. It was fall of last year. Last year feels so far away.
Trust me, I
Oh
know.
my gosh, that's when I took it too. We must have been in the different sections.
Oh yeah,
Fall
I love that
2019.
class though. It was so nice.
it was so nice.
So what does acting 4 encompass then? Because obviously there's acting 1, I'm sure, and then acting 2, and but lo and behold, there's acting 3 as well. So they all have different, like, I'm sure, curriculums. What was acting 4 specifically?
Acting 4 is specifically about the Chekhov technique. So it's a lot of exercises and then using what you learn in those exercises to apply to scenes and monologues.
Interesting. Do you remember any examples of like monologues that you had to do?
Yeah, so an activity that we did was we all picked a different selection from Spoon River, which is this anthology of kind of like short monologues. So every student would have a different monologue, and we would do them pretty much every day. But we would do an exercise where we had different centers. So you would do your monologue as if, for example, your heart was made of silver and there were bees in your head. And you would just experiment with these different combinations using the same text.
How do you go about doing that? Wait, I'm not an actor, but if there were bees in my head and my heart was made of silver, whew. That's like wait. I feel like that's one of those things where you have to pat your head and rub your tummy. Have you ever done that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm really bad at that.
I think I can do it. I did ballet for a long time, so that's probably why.
Okay, cool. I can do it. All right, this is going to be the clip I post to Instagram. Just all 3 of us doing that right there. Okay, yeah, that's interesting because that's literally using 2 parts of your body to like. I'm still like trying. Like I think bees in my head, and I think I'm gonna freak out. And then heart of silver. I think that's like heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I'm getting some. Maybe I'll become an actor just through doing these podcasts.
Do it.
I feel like I've
Take
learned
a class.
so much.
I've been telling you.
Mm-hmm.
You really have. I don't know. I mean, look, I did my time in high school. I don't know. It might be. I think my time's gone. I'm okay with that too. But that's interesting though. That is like really difficult, even just to process.
Yeah, it's definitely a little hard to think about at first, but it's really fun and you get to be really creative because there's no wrong choices and that kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, you kind of get to pick and choose what you think you would do if that was happening. That's sick. So we said earlier that you are a double major here at Temple.
I am, yeah.
Theater and advertising, right?
Yep.
What is that like? You've got to be hella busy if I were to guess.
Yes, so busy. 18 credits all the time.
Oh my God. How did you even fit time to do this podcast with us?
It's, I scheduled you in there in between appointments.
Sarah, we're that special. We're going places. We are just that special.
VIPs.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. So there has not been one semester that you've taken less than 18 credits?
I think, as an underclassman, I didn't actually add my advertising major till junior year. I did an internship with Jason Lindner from the theater department. He's our marketing guy and he's really awesome. So for a contract, I interned with him doing social media and public relations stuff, and I loved it. So I started thinking about what if I could do this as a career, and then I ended up adding a second major.
Dang, that's crazy. So what do you prefer? Wait, advertising's technically part of Fox?
No, it's part of Klein. I think I would be a little. I don't know if I'd fit in with the business people in Fox, but Klein is super creative.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was gonna say that's a huge difference to be going from like Boyer FMA to Fox, but Klein's a little better. That's a little bit more of a.
We're in the same building,
Right. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Are the schools themselves? Do you find any like differences in them?
I mean, in terms of classes, there's no overlap in classes, so you have to take a lot. But yeah, the same focus, I think, in all of my copywriting classes is creativity, which is, what you learn in theater school. So I think that they work together really well. And for public relations, you need to be really sociable and know how to work on a team. And you learn all those skills from doing acting.
Gotcha. Interesting. I was just about to say, oh, copyright. Yes. So, oh, bless you. I just saw that sneeze. So copyright. Let's say, and this is so hypothetical, let's say a musical artist decides to sample something from like the news, but doesn't have like direct permission from like the news broadcaster or whatever, anything like that. Are news reports technically considered public domain or no?
That is a great question. I have no idea. I just write things.
Okay, cool.
I have not taken any legality.
She's the copywriting with the W in the middle, not the.
Oh yeah, not like a copyright, like copywriting.
Oh wait,
writing copy.
I
was like, where's he going with this question?
No, it's like the creative part of advertising.
Yeah.
All good.
Well, thank you for coming on. This has been awesome. We'll catch you guys next time now. All right, cool. So one letter makes a huge difference.
Very different.
All right. Got it. So we're just going to move on. Got it. Oh my gosh. Right. Not. Okay. Got it. Anyway. Yeah. So double majoring. That's crazy busy. I can't even imagine. I tried minoring in business, like minoring in like just general business studies or whatever it was. And I couldn't do it. I literally did the math and I wouldn't have been able to graduate until 2023. And I'm supposed to graduate next year. So I was like, I don't know about that. So I'm thoroughly impressed with people that can double major. So props to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, they're both really fun. So
good. As long as you like both of them, that's all that matters. I think that's something kids don't understand. Do what you like. It'll get you far, I swear. So you've written plays, monologues, and poems. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about your writing process? Because I know people are very different. Like I write music, and I write lyrics and poems and stuff like that, but they're, the way I do it is I don't think it's how everyone else does it because it's not something I've ever really done as an official thing. It's just been more in my free time. So I'm curious, how has your writing process gone?
I mean, I started writing poetry when I was like 8 during the PSSAs. I'd get really bored. And, you couldn't have any books or anything. They just gave you blank paper. So I would just like write down random haikus on the blank paper. And then I always wanted to be an actor, right? But like no elementary schools really put on plays. Mine didn't. So I would write my own plays and then have my friends do them at recess. And then I kind of stopped for a while and was just doing acting. And I've gotten more into writing as the pandemic's been going on because there weren't as many performing opportunities. But I mostly write what I know. I wrote this monologue that was chosen for the Theater's The Cure Festival. And it was basically what I think my mom thinks about living with me during the pandemic. So it's all very personal.
Interesting. Wait, you started when you were 8 and you would write them for your friends at recess?
Yeah, we wrote a little mermaid play.
That's all. See, where did you go to school in elementary school? Because I wish I went there. Oh my gosh, if I had done anything like that, all my friends would look at me and they'd be like, "You're so dumb. Let's go play kickball." And I'd be like, "All right, sounds good."
I was very bossy. I was like, "You're mermaid number 2." No choices.
So, did you write your own roles then in these plays? Like, would you also be in them?
I was always the lead.
Oh, of course. Well, okay, yeah, you can't not write a show and be like, I don't want to be the lead. I'll just be like a rock back there. Course. But I want you to be. I think you're a great lead. No, you're gonna write it for yourself, obviously. That's awesome. So that's crazy. So you've been really doing them, and also thank you for bringing back the memories of PSSAs because those were a trip.
Well, I was like, my brain like I thought you were talking about the PSATs, and I was like, she took that when she was 8, and then I was like, oh wait, no, the PSSAs. Oh my god!
Back in the day, they'd give you like a scented pencil and like gummy bears.
Yes,
You're prepared.
See, the best part about the PSSAs that I remember was that after you took them, they brought in the cartons of like lemonade and like fruit punch and whatever, and they'd be like, "Good job, you did them." And they'd give us one. I'd be like, "Yes." Later to only find out that I would fail the English one. No, I'm kidding. I didn't do that. But God, that just those 4 letters, PSSA, or 3, I guess technically, that just brought back way too many memories of just sitting in a classroom, mindlessly doing those tests, and then having like an hour to kill while everyone else was still.
I can't believe they did that. I remember we always had too much time with those, but then did you ever have to do those mad math minutes or whatever? We had to.
What the hell are those?
Oh my gosh. I have like trauma from like, I can't do math because of it. Like they used to like give us these sheets of paper and they'd give us 60 seconds to do all of this like multiplication. And I think I was in like, I don't know, 2nd grade. I don't know what, but I was like, I'd be like, because like, I'm like one of those people who like double checks and triple checks. So I would never have time because, so I'd only get like 15 problems done and they'd be like, no, you didn't. And I'd be like, please, I'm just trying to do this math.
That sounds horrible.
That's why we're theater majors.
Exactly.
You know, it always stems from somewhere, you know, and depending on where it is, that's just the reason for it. So, oh, well, that is it. But that's awesome. So you've been writing for quite a while then.
Yeah. It's been a lot, but yeah, my play Underground was the first one that, you know, got performed for a long time. So that was really exciting doing that.
That is awesome. Well, congratulations on that. That is amazing.
Thank you.
Cool. Very cool. So we hear you were in a show called 12 Chairs, as you've mentioned. Can you tell us a little bit more about that experience?
Sure. So let's see. I was a sophomore RA at the time. I got an email from Donna Snow saying, you know, this theater company is looking for someone who like moves and sings. So I headed to the audition with a bunch of theater people from Temple, actually. We all sang. We did some movement exercises. Eventually they like, you know, called me, told me I got the part. So I joined this rehearsal process with these 2 really cool like legacy actors from the Philly area, Marcia Ferguson and Amanda Schoonover. It was really cool getting to meet them and getting to learn so much from them because they've been in the industry for so long. So we did the play for Fringe Fest, and then we actually brought it back the next year in the fall for like another round of performances.
Very cool. Were the rehearsals like vigorous? Like, did you have to go like every day?
So when rehearsal started, I was actually on crutches because I had like messed up my ankle in Maggie Anderson's jazz class. But yeah, at a certain point, I was coming in every day, doing a lot of movement stuff. Our whole space was being like recreated to be a theater space because it was this random kind of storage area on Buttonwood Street that we made into a found theater space. So while we were rehearsing, they were like building a stage, they were adding lights in the ceiling. So the tech was being built at the same time as we were rehearsing. So every day we'd come in and it was like, oh, we have a stage now. Oh, we have chairs.
Oh, so like it was like more of a makeshift thing then. Like you built it from scratch, it sounds like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Warehouse space.
How long did that take?
It was over a couple weeks. People would come in.
That's crazy. And they made it a thing, obviously. Like I'm sure being someone that wants to go see the show, you get it and you're like, I've never heard of this theater before. And you go in and you're just like, what the hell?
What
like,
is this?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's crazy. That's really cool though, because that really shows you can just perform anywhere you want, you know?
Yeah. I mean, indie theater is so fun. You just pick a random warehouse and you put a stage in there.
That's what I mean. Like you could literally do that with anything. And it shows you if you have the will and power to do it, you know, perform. This world needs more art. There's not enough of it out there, you know?
True.
Now, I don't want to backtrack, but you can't just say you messed up your ankle in a jazz class and then just kind of skip over it like it was nothing. How did you Did you break it? Did you sprain it? Did you roll
I
it?
sprained it really badly. I was just, doing my little jazz dance. I guess there was a slippery spot on the floor. I go down, and then I'm on a knee scooter for like 3 weeks after that.
Jesus. That's horrible. I'm
It was
sorry.
so embarrassing. People would look at my knee scooter and be like, that looks fun, and like take it for a little ride. And I was like, I cannot walk. I need that.
Yeah, I would probably be one of those
No.
people to do that. Not gonna lie.
It was always in like the dance studio rehearsal hall. Everyone was just like wheeling around, and I was like, hello, I have to go to my class.
Oh my God.
See, that sounds cool though, how to sprain your ankle like that. Like I knew a person that they literally walked into their garage, missed a step, and shattered their entire foot. Like,
Oh, no.
like that isn't like that's an embarrassing story to have. Yours is kind of cool. It's like I was dancing, I was grooving, doing my thing, and all of a sudden I did one of the greatest moves of my life, but I missed the landing and then rolled on my ankle, and it was a battle scar, but it was amazing. And then when I got better, I went over and you could make it a whole thing, Tell
I'll do
people
that in the
it.
future.
You can
You
write a
have
play
to.
about it.
Boom, there we go. Watch outside stage 2022.
There you go. So I have gummy bears, as I've told you guys earlier, and they're fantastic. And I hear you have a food blog.
Oh, I do have a food blog.
You do. All right. So, what's your favorite food to eat then?
Oh, that's such a hard question. My current favorite is udon noodle soup with shrimp tempura from Yamitsuki. It's so good. This isn't sponsored. It's just
Ooh.
great.
No, that sounds really good though. Ooh.
So yummy. I just get so much of it.
That is awesome. That's it. Wait, what is it again?
Okay, so it's udon noodle soup. So it's like,
Yeah.
a soup with like the thick noodles
Oh yeah.
and then shrimp tempura on top.
Oh yeah. Damn, that sounds good. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to get that. I feel like I could make that though.
You probably could.
You know what? I'm gonna go out to Fresh Grocer or Acme or whatever's closer. I'm just gonna get this stuff. Damn,
I'd
that
be
sounds
impressed.
really good. So then, what's your favorite food to make?
Recently I've been making these Old Bay potatoes. It's actually based on the TikTok famous crispy potato recipe that went viral a couple months ago.
I don't know
So
TikTok.
good. That's okay.
Yeah.
You have
We're like old folks. We don't know the tickety talks.
the ticks in the
Well,
top.
Well, you know what? I tell people that all the time because I say I know I'm not that old, but I'm old enough to be like, what the hell is TikTok? Because I just don't.
I'm like, is that Kesha song?
Like
So
seriously.
many people from Temple theaters are TikTok famous. I think at least like 4.
I know. I've heard about it, and I'm like, oh my. It tempts me to get the app, but I still haven't gotten the app.
Like I've had like a few like kind of viral videos on there, but like I don't know how to do it.
Wait, hold on. Have you guys seen the video of the kid that did the sea shanty, but he has an insanely low voice?
What?
I've seen a lot of the sea shanty ones. I don't think I've seen
There's
that one.
people who do sea shanties?
It
Oh
was
yeah,
a
the
whole big
Wellerman.
thing. Yeah, the well.
Oh,
No, it's
the
yeah.
Wellerman.
So it's the Wellerman video, and it's this kid who is wearing like a Yeti baseball cap looking thing, and he does the bass part for it. I don't know if you've seen the specific video, but I went to high school with that kid, and now he's famous. So there's that. He's like millions of followers, like 40 million views or something like that, and 20 million likes. Like he's like, I don't want to, I mean, I can't spoil anything because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure he just went out to LA and he wasn't allowed to say what he was doing, but we're all like 100% sure he's on what do you call it? The Voice.
Whoa.
What the?
That's
Yeah, wait, hold
exciting.
on. I'm going to find the video and I'll share. I've been telling everyone that, like, yeah, I kind of know that kid, except I do know him. Right before he blew up, he was like, because I'm a music tech major, so I do a lot of recording. And I was like, hey, like I saw him right before he got famous. I was like, hey man, how you doing? And he's like, oh, good. How are you? I was like, good. And I was like, I saw you're posting your own music. That's awesome, man. He's like, yeah, but like, I just don't have the recording equipment. I was like, bro, just come up to Philly. I'll record you for free. Like we're bros. It's fine. And then he blew up. So now I kind of want to be like, hey, about that.
Come on over.
we could work something out, right? You seem like the kind of guy. All right, Luke Taylor, TikTok.
Oh my God.
I do like sea shanty TikTok.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh yeah, it's
That's
good.
crazy.
Okay, so wait, I was wrong. It's 13.4 million likes. I think it's like 40 million views.
Wow.
1.3 million followers. Yeah, he's low-key kind of annoying, but
Whoa. It's
no, I think he's a good kid. Don't get me wrong. I just think, it's getting annoying how much.
It's a tell-all here on the podcast. Watch out, world.
Watch out, Luke, if you're watching this. No, I'm kidding. I really like Luke. It's just, I don't know. Him doing this whole sea shanty thing is very, very odd to me. All right, I found it. I'm sending you guys the link right now.
Oh my God.
It's like insanely
Oh
low.
boy. Guess we gotta watch it then. Luke with the voice. All right.
Yeah, that's the first thing I hate.
Y'all are too much.
He's so insane.
Yeah, one of our side stage friends is a little bit TikTok famous.
Oh.
Ooh.
Can I name some names?
Go for it. Name drop
Sure.
right here, right now.
Okay, well, shout out to Danny Coates.
Oh wait,
We
yeah, I think
interviewed
she.
her.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, wait. I think she. I didn't know she was TikTok. I know she did them. I didn't know she was like.
Yeah. She's got some followers. She just made a Richard III TikTok, high quality.
Really?
Yes, we love some niche memes.
Love that. That is awesome. But yeah, let's go back to food. Real quick. So because you have a food vlog, would you, for me, because now we're best friends, so do this for me, would you go buy a bag of these and review them?
If they send it to me for free or pay me, then yes.
I'll send them to
she's
you.
like, ooh.
Gotta get those partnerships.
I feel that.
big
Gotta get the money
name.
somehow,
Wait,
All
what's the handle? Is that right?
Oh, it is Philly Food Ladies.
Philly Food Ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
kind of blown up a little bit recently. We just partnered with Dunkin' Donuts. We have done
Wait, hold on. That's not just blowing up a little bit. Dunkin' Donuts is kind of a big deal.
I mean, we're still a pretty small account, but for some reason, brands have really been asking us to work with them. So it's been super fun.
Okay, Queen, look at that.
Yeah, Wawa sent us
5,000.
they sent us $160 of free Wawa gift cards. I've just been treating my mom to ice cream for weeks.
Get out of here. What?
It's so fun. Wait, you want to hear what we just got sent? I'm excited.
Yes.
We got a bunch of stuff this week, but my favorites, number one was this cider kit from this company called Bruzy. So they send you juice and sugar and fermenting stuff, and you make your own alcoholic cider. And we also got sent a piñata filled with mini bottles of tequila.
What? That's amazing.
I'm very excited to review that one.
Okay, wait. This is the page, right?
Yeah, I think so. Philly Food Ladies.
Cool. I'm following it.
You can also check out our articles. We're both staff writers for marketing. This marketing firm called Restaurant Clicks. So we write articles about the best food in Philly for them. So you can check that out too.
That's awesome. Oh my God.
Yay. I just wrote an article about the best beer gardens in Philly. So keep that one on the list.
My God, this page is
what?
This page is so damn satisfying.
Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's a whole sponsor.
Oh, that's me.
We always say we're not sponsored, but you are sponsored. So, okay. Okay.
Just occasionally.
Oh my God. All right. I'm going to continue viewing this later because this is awesome. This is
I know, we're getting wrapped up. We're like, oh, wait, she's right here with us.
Yeah. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah, we just started it for fun and then it got a little bit bigger.
That's awesome.
Now we get free food, which is amazing. I never thought I
That's
was going
like
to get free food.
that's all you want in the world is free food at this point.
Literally,
Oh
right?
my
Like, come
God.
on.
I just
It
have like a
doesn't-
whole pantry full of like all the random stuff companies sent me. And I'm just like, who wants this one?
It like it whoa. I don't like that's amazing. Getting free anything's really cool, but free
Yeah.
food?
I feel like if I have to live within capitalism, like I want as much free food as possible.
I like how you phrased it. If I have to live in
If I have to, redistribute the wealth. Send me your food.
I totally understand that. My goodness. So the last thing I do want to ask you about is Richard III, which is happening this Sunday.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Could you please tell us about your experience playing the title character?
Sure. Well, I'm so excited for it to air. It's been such a fun experience working with Rosie Hayes. She is so cool. Rosemary Hay. She is the artistic director of Rev Theater Company in Philadelphia. She's also done work with the Royal Shakespeare Company in England, where she's from. She's worked at all these different theaters. I'm like so honored that she directed this project. And yeah, it is an all-female cast.
I was going to say, that is the one thing I was going to say. That's the best part. It is an all 100% female cast.
Yeah, which is fun because Shakespeare shows back in the day, only men were even allowed to act. So it's kind of a revolutionary act of flipping that on its head.
That is really freaking cool. Seriously. I am all about that. Because, look, I don't know much about Shakespeare, but I know enough from high school to learn that, the plays were great. Everyone loves them. They're classics. But they're usually all men. Even the women that were in the shows were played by men in their time, which it like doesn't make sense, like at all, like maybe living in that era, obviously times were different, but it's like current day, like you would never do that. So to flip it like that and to have it be an all female cast, like that's something I feel like should be like a national tour type thing. You know what I mean?
If you want to spread the word about that, I'll do it. I'll sign on to that one.
It'll be sponsored by Duncan. We'll get it.
There you go.
That's amazing.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is such a iconic move to do an all-female cast, in my opinion. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm so glad that Rosie decided to do it. And the cast is amazing. It is all Temple Theater students from the acting concentration. Everyone is incredible. We try to make it fun. There's props involved. There's knives. There's wine.
Ooh.
There's murder.
Yeah, nice.
Real or fake, you'll find out.
Oh, ooh, okay. I hope not. Anyway, that's awesome. That's so cool. So, what was the hardest part about getting ready for this character?
Ooh, I think at first I was a little bit intimidated because there's so many iconic speeches that Richard has. So tackling them after, like Laurence Olivier, these huge actors have played the same role. It was definitely intimidating thinking about how I'm going to put my own spin on it. Especially the first monologue. It's the "Now is the winter of our discontent." So I was really nervous about filming that one just because it's so iconic. But Rosie was really encouraging and made me feel really good about doing it. So thanks, Rosie.
Hey, Rosie, you're the bomb.com.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that is awesome. That is super cool. The Shakespeare language is super weird to me. How, as an actor, how long did it take for you to like really nail that down?
Ooh. I've taken Shakespeare through Temple, so I think that's definitely helped. I've taken it with Cheryl Williams at Temple, and we also did it when I was in London. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more complex than just, doing a contemporary play, because first you have to understand what you're saying. And sometimes that's really difficult because you can't act it well if you don't even know what you're trying to convey. So first you have to go through a whole process of figuring out what the lines mean and then what it means to you and your character. So it's definitely a longer process. And you also have to focus more on diction so people can actually understand the very complex words you're saying.
Yeah, that is insane because quick side story, because I'm always full of side stories. So I did theater in high school, like the musicals in high school and whatever. And the director the director's daughter was in my class, so she was in the plays as well and whatever. And we were always paired up as like the love couple or whatever in the shows. So like in The Heights, I was Benny, she was Nina. I think that was the character's name. Whatever. And then Legally Blonde, I was Emmett, she was Elle.
I love that show.
I have very strong feelings about
No.
Legally Blonde. Yeah, it is what it is. But we were always paired up as like the love interest couple of the show. So we were in the same AP English class, which her mom taught. So we were working on Shakespeare, and we were doing, I forget what show we were doing, but of course there was like a love interest and two of the characters were supposed to kiss, and she wanted us acting it out like in front of the class. Like we would move all the desks and she would pick random people to play the parts. And obviously she picked us to do the love thing because there was a kiss, and she wanted us to actually do it in front of the class, which was super weird, I thought, because I was like, maybe
She wasn't just trying to set you up with her daughter.
that's a whole other story. Oh, maybe that's an after the interview kind of thing. But yeah, so she wanted us to actually do it in the middle of the class. And I thought, well, that's weird. I don't think I'm going to do that. So when it came time, we were about to, I leaned in and I completely just went in front of her. And it was amazing.
Oh my God.
That's like my fond memory of doing Shakespeare in high school for the little time that I did.
Oh my gosh. That was always the best though. Oh my God. I loved doing that in class. It was so funny because like the teachers would always just be like, okay, you who doesn't speak, get up, you're gonna be Romeo. And they were like, what? And I'd be like, go. Yes.
Exactly. Seriously. It's like, it is one of the best times because it makes it, one, the time go by really quickly, and two, you're kind of up and like doing stuff instead of listening to a lecture. So that was always kind of fun.
At your classmates.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God. That was the best, because the kids that like obviously were not actors and had no interest, and they would just do the "Hast thou Romeo," and then like, oh, the best. I love it. So yeah, Richard III this Sunday. Tell the people how they can get tickets.
So tickets are free. Yay. It is streaming on YouTube on the TFMA YouTube channel at 7. But because it's Shakespeare, it is public domain. So it should be up indefinitely if you can't make it at 7.
Hey!
Oh my God. Yay. I was worried about that because I can't make it at 7. But I was like, who has the recording? Please send it.
Yes, it should be up forever.
That is awesome.
Yay.
So there you go. If you miss it live, then you can just watch it afterwards. So people, Richard III, all female cast, which I'm still blown away by. I think that is awesome. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to watch it myself because I'm definitely going to check it out. Yeah, that's awesome. So people, Richard III, get it done. Get it in your head. Is it in your head yet? All right, it's in your head. Cool. Now you know. All right, so we're going to end this podcast with a little game that we like to do. So have you ever played the game Coke or Pepsi?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is like Coke or Pepsi, where we're going to force you to pick between two things. But this is kind of a Temple edition. So we got some Temple questions. I am going... okay, so wait, let me explain further. So it seems pretty easy. We have 10 to 12 things that we need you to choose from, which might sound easy. But you got to do them all in under a minute, which we find some people have difficult with. But we have other people that completely nail it. And it's funny, the people that always say, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, are the ones that end up finishing. And it's always the people that are like, oh, this is so easy. I could probably do this. They always fail. Seriously. So it's not as easy as it, might be. But I will be controlling the timer, which will be 1 minute, which equals 60 seconds, in case no one knew that.
Math. See, we're back at it again.
Oh, no. Stop it.
And
0, it's 2 + 2.
Stop. I can't.
So I will be controlling the timer, and my lovely co-host Sarah will be asking you the questions. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start in 3, 2. Oh, and by the way, we got By the Seaside as the
that's
ending
a good
timer. By the sea. Wait, where is it? Oh, there it is. That's what it'll sound like.
A classic.
It's a classic, yeah. You can't not love By the Seaside. So, By the Seaside, when you hear that, the time is up, but you might not have to hear it. So let's see. All right, we are going to start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Sack or food truck?
Food truck.
Richie's or Saxby's?
Richie's.
Ritter or Rehearsal Hall?
Rehearsal hall.
Wawa or 7-Eleven?
Wawa.
Charles or Paley?
Charles.
Monologue or scene?
Scene.
Play or musical?
Musical.
Tomlinson or Randall?
Randall.
Center City or Fishtown?
Center City.
Dunkin' or Starbucks?
Duncan.
J or H?
J.
Film or theater?
Theater.
Drama or comedy?
Comedy.
Cooking or baking?
Baking.
Eating out or staying in?
Eating out.
Acting or writing?
Acting.
And then theater or advertising?
Stop it. Theater.
Damn.
We always have to.
That was so rude.
We always have to. You didn't have to answer that one, but we always throw like one that's spicy in there.
Don't tell my ad professors. Don't let them know.
You finished with 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
Let's go. This is the 21st
do I win
episode.
anything? What do I get here?
You win a virtual high five. Boom.
Woo.
Boom.
Yeah.
Look at that. Super
Well, that was
cool.
worth it. So.
That was, yeah, totally worth it.
We'll
Totally.
sponsor your food blog. However, you'll have to send the stuff to us.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we can talk about it.
Yeah, yo, let Mr. Duncan know that I need a donut or two. And
Oh yeah, I'll
coffee.
just hop them up.
Yeah, Mr. Duncan, if you're watching,
Hey, Mr. Duncan.
If you're watching this, hit me up. Anyway, yeah. So, thank you so much for being on. First of all, you are such a rad person.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Everyone needs to check out Richard III. I'm going to harp on that one more time because seriously, that is happening. It is coming at you, people. It's going to be awesome. Check it out, Richard III, coming out this Sunday. Yeah, once again, Rebecca, thank you so much for coming on. It has been one heck of a pleasure.
Thank you.
And as always, I would like to thank my co-host, Sarah, because without her, this podcast would be nothing since she is the backbone to everything that we do. So, Sarah, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, guys. It's been so much fun.
And as always, if you would like to stay up to date with anything CPCA related, you can go ahead and follow us on our social media. That is at CPCA_advising. That's where you can stay up to date with anything advising related, anything with Backstage Pass Podcast. Sarah and I are up here every Friday, so what can I say? Check it out. It's going to be great, and that's where you can get all your info. But for now, good luck with the rest of the semester. I can't even believe I'm saying that because I didn't realize how many weeks were left. There's really not that many. Finals are starting very soon, y'all. So good luck, everyone. Power through. We're getting to the end. The warmer weather's coming out. The Mr. Blue Sky said hello to me. Thank you, ELO, for that one. Anyway, have yourselves a good day. My name's Ben. We'll catch you next week.